Hello, and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, the D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. As usual, quick plugs to open the show. Comment, and subscribe if you want to help support the podcast. If you want to go that extra step further, we also have a Patreon if you want access to homebrew or early access to episode, or my DM notes that go up every so often. On the flip side, we also have merch through the Redbubble store, which we have many great designs, most of which done by our lovely, talented Zoe. I believe there's also, at the time of recording, one design up by Laura, and 2 logo designs up by myself.
Also, if you get yourself a shirt with one of our designs on it, you might be eligible to be bullied online by Zoe into taking a selfie in it. So just another piece of incentive if you needed it.
If you get merch, take a picture of it, hashtag it, or tag us in it on your social media platform of choice. We're probably there.
Yeah. Not only does it help support the podcast and help us sell more merch, it also fuels my ego, which, as we all know, is the most important thing here. So buy merch, take selfies. Have a good day.
So, without further ado, let's jump into another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos. So, where we last left off, the party returned to the base of the Concord and sort of dealt with the aftermath of Bertie's death. Temporary death, but death nonetheless. And the loss of Caius to a kidnapping of sorts. And Bertie and Anya had a very big, very deep discussion, while Ross and Sam kind of debriefed with Promise in the background, and Neumann went to spend some time with Theodore, Caius's Pegasus companion. So, was there anything that immediately wanted to do in, I guess, the ensuing afternoon and evening of the current day?
So, Ross and Sam debrief Promise. Ross is very businesslike throughout the whole thing. It's all very, quick to the point and, very matter of fact. It's very professional. And then as soon as Promise leaves, Ross just kind of stands there, her arms just kind of swinging by her sides. And she looks at Sam. And her expression kind of cracks a little bit. And she goes, where's, Neumann? Do you know where Neumann, went?
I think I saw him going towards the stables.
Right. Cool. Bertie's upstairs with Anya. Cool.
Can I do a second of retconning and say that Anya probably gave Ross Newman's key as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tough.
Right. Cool. We. Yes. This is. How are you?
As fine as I can be. With everything going on.
Good. Great. Yep.
How are you faring?
She opens her mouth and then closes it and just does that a couple more times. And then I'm assuming they were like in like a private room when they were talking to Promise.
Yeah.
Right. And now it's just the two of them. She just kind of stands there and she still has her and Newman's keys like in her hand. And Sam would probably hear the grinding of metal as her hand just tightens around the keys. And she just kind of looks at him. And very reminiscent of a previous conversation they have had. There's a point where Ross almost just collapses and she just falls to the ground. And just starts crying. And it's not hysterical, it's just silent, heaving, weeping. And it's like she can't even control it. And whatever Sam does, she does that for a solid minute before she tires herself out. And then just kind of rubs her face. He goes, I guess that's how I'm doing.
Yeah. I think Sam would try to, he'd probably kneel down and try to comfort you as best he could.
Yeah. She clings to him. But yeah, she's just like, that's how I'm doing. I guess. Useful. Hopeful. Great in this situation. Sorry. I keep ruining your shirts if I keep doing this.
Shirts can be cleaned, Ross.
I still feel bad.
It's a hard situation. Things are shit.
Yeah. 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 I think Bertie's gonna need a break. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna make him take one.
I think we might be able to talk to some of the people here about sending out some recon and intel groups, and at the very least using that as an excuse to stay put until we know more.
We need more information. We can't keep doing this. We can't. We can't lose more people. Though if any more of us die, I guess we'll have to start making jackets. I should find Neumann.
I'll show you where the stables are.
Thank you. So it. Look, I know this is we are weird in many ways. But this is shit. Don't. If you feel like you can't talk to me, the others will be your friends too. You don't. Whatever's going through your head, you don't have to wait for me to get my shit together to tell me. You can tell anyone. You're in the group too. When I say we can't lose people, you're in that.
Look, I know things are shit at the moment, and they're going to continue to be shit for a while. But you know what comes from shit? When treated and cared for, great. All plant life comes from manure. And cultivated properly,
Or did you take up gardening in the Wizards?
You know what I mean.
I know.
Just trying to go for a metaphor there, and
I know.
needs a few more iterations.
Yeah, maybe a melody. Thank you, Sam. I know it'll be okay. It's just making it okay that's the issue.
There's work to be done.
Always. But we do it. Until it's done.
Until it's done.
Alright. Come on, Green Thumb, show me the stables.
And he leads you to the stables where Neumann, you are there with Theodore, I take it still?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? So what do they find you doing?
I'm so sorry for this. So as you approach the stables, you might see quite a strange sight, as Neumann has one arm touching Teddy's mane and the other outstretched out towards the road, and he's looking away from Teddy. As he says, "Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a fool's trap, no Sylvie to be found." Teddy! As he puts his second hand on Teddy's mane. "He might be gone. Found his shield but no blonde hair. I miss him and it's no fair. Teddy, we will look for him."
I'm calling it. Neumann has been spending way too much time with Ross. We need to separate those two. Oh my god.
Don't mind me, I need to vent. We've only started, yet I'm spent. And as he sort of crouches down back at Teddy's foot and curls up again.
I think take inspiration for that, Jake.
Thank you. As he goes into, I guess, a little sob.
Oh.
However, with his newfound passive perception, he notices you approach it, and he quickly wipes his face as he stands up and brushes himself off and goes, hey.
Hey.
Did you say that?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, question, was he singing to Teddy in Celestial?
That was in Celestial.
I didn't understand it, though. I mean, there was a certain level of, like, emotion I could get via context clues, but the words were a little lost on me. But, you know, that's just a testament to the emotion you were feeling, you know.
It was very emotionally fueled. Yeah, I was just giving Teddy an update.
Yeah.
Venting at the same time, I guess.
That's fair.
You good, bud? As he pats. Yeah. We're duking it out together. We're just trying to get through this. So, yeah. Look, it's not an ideal situation, I'll admit, and it's got me down in the dumps, but I guess we're just gonna have to do something about it. How are the others? How's Bertie?
Anya's with Bertie. I was gonna go up and check on him in a bit, but I figure, you know, Anya has a lot more history with this kind of thing than I do, so.
Anya does have a way with words. And
Oh, that was what I was debating in my head as to whether I would let her go first, but, you know, the history outweighed the bluntness in certain cases, and she's gotten better, you know.
yeah. I'm sure we'll be able to see how it went, but I have no doubt it went well. And I just hope everyone's feeling a little bit better. I kind of found my way to feel better. How are you doing?
I'm great. Oh, well, great is an objective term. And I'm assuming Sam is like awkwardly like 4 steps behind her. And she makes intentful eye contact with him and then turns back to him and goes, I'm not crying on the ground, so I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a stage face you're pulling, just there trying to keep you cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Well, I can attest to crying on the ground. It does help.
Mm-hmm.
Should try.
Mm-hmm. It sure does.
But yeah. Anyways, as he might leave Teddy now. Does he have any food? I don't think he does.
Didn't you buy an apple?
He has fed the apple to Teddy. So instead, do donkeys eat tinder boxes?
No.
Bag of sand?
No.
The feather off his hat.
Okay, Ross watches him do this. And is like, is he under the impression that just because Teddy looks like a donkey, he will eat like a donkey? Okay. And then she's
I'm trying to cheer him up.
And then she's probably gonna dig in her little thigh pouch, which has components in it, but she probably has like, I don't know, a protein bar, something, some kind of snack food. a handful of trail mix, and she's gonna dig out this handful of trail mix, and she's gonna walk over to Teddy and like hold it out to him for him to eat out of her hand.
What does Teddy say? Or does Teddy say nothing?
Well, Teddy can't speak Celestial. He simply understands it.
Ah, that's right. Yes. Ah, it could have been a duo though, Darby. It could have been a duo. But yeah. Shall we go inside?
If you want.
Sure, I'm assuming that's why you came out here to bring me in.
Well, no, I was just coming to check on you.
Yeah. I'm good. I had a fair bit of time to process stuff, so yeah, I think I'm good now. For now, but I definitely want to do something.
Yeah. Doing something.
Do we have plans, or?
Sam offered, but we can all talk to Promise and other members of the Concord about potentially sending out smaller groups to do more recon. If we are comfortable, some of us can be involved in that, either in the groups or just as the liaise between our group and the smaller groups. And we can gather more information about the other Magisters and their movements with consistency and not get surprised. Apart from that, I don't know, you're a lot brainier than I am. If there's anything that could help us, I'm sure it's floating around in that head of yours, not mine.
Getting our own intel might be a lot more reliable. Not that I doubt the skills of the Concord here, but maybe we should do our own reconnaissance. But then again, I don't want the party to split up. So maybe it is a good idea to send smaller teams that we're in charge of.
Yeah. It, as callous as this sounds, it is the way of this job. But as long as we're safe, that means the next step is safe.
I'm hoping Caius is okay. I may have overheard the barkeeps mention something about a capture, and I'm hoping that's him.
It has
When I looked out the front, I saw drag marks, as if someone was dragging something heavy and unconscious. Marks left by boots, which sounds like Caius. But the fact that the spell that Bertie cast came back suggests otherwise. There can be lots of reasons for that spell to fail, but one of them is that Caius isn't with us anymore.
That isn't an option.
There's a lot of other reasons too, which are probably more likely. And he can't die, he's Caius.
Absolutely.
So, it's probably one of the many other reasons.
Yeah.
On the off chance he has, we bring him back.
Nim's gonna look around actually. We're outside.
We're in a stable.
Yeah, is anyone sus around? I probably should. I was meant to do that earlier.
Not in the stables, no.
Okay, cool.
No.
We should probably take this inside.
Cool.
Absolutely. And she's gonna give Teddy a little pat and like just scratch his mane a bit. I know, buddy. We'll get him back.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I might speak with the bartender once we get inside.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Oh, Anya gave me your room key too.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Does the key have a number on it?
It does.
Okay, cool.
I'm not going to specify the number because
that's fine. That's
functionally, narratively does not matter.
fine. It was for a dumb joke. It's all good.
It's 69. We didn't do.
No, that's got to be Bertie's key.
Nice.
True.
Nice. But yeah, thank you. I think I do need a rest. But yeah. And then yeah, he'll open the door and gesture for everyone to go inside.
Yep. We do.
Yeah.
And then if anyone else is coming, like, say an odd passerby was going to come into the.
I'd say
tavern?
when you guys go inside, that's probably about the time that Anya is at the bar, getting the bartender to take water to Bertie, if that suits. Yeah. And she's once again moving in that sort of way that's odd for her, and a bit unnatural rather than how she was in the room with Bertie and how she was with you guys before. But when she notices you guys walk in, she kind of waves you over a little bit.
We go over.
I was in the middle of eating chips. Yeah, so Neumann will, I guess, approach the bar where Anya and the bartender is. Anya.
Hi.
How's Bertolt?
Of course. He'll be okay, I think. He just needs a bit of time. It's kind of why I'm down here, actually. But okay isn't the right word for it, but he will be.
Thank you for talking to him.
Of course.
And what about yourself?
Does she kind of very, very quickly changes the subject? She's does Teddy know?
Yes, I made it very clear, concise and to the point.
Thank you.
It is quite tricky to convey that in Celestial, but I think I did a good job.
It was very heartfelt.
You really have to speak from the heart.
Okay. I think we should stay here a few days. No, sorry. We are staying here for a few days. I know that we are on a time limit, and I know that this is important, but we can speak to Promise about what we can do from here. Bertie needs time, and I am asking you both the three of you to trust me that this is something that I know.
I know, Anya. We'd never force Bertie to rush this. We were already planning on taking a few days. But thank you.
Good. Neumann, I might have something I need your help with over the next few days. It shouldn't take a huge amount of time, but I already have some ideas.
As in like a commission?
Yes.
Okay, he brings out some canvas, some ink. What are we talking here?
Neumann. Not right now.
Okay. I see you still got the lenses in? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I am I mean this in the kindest way. I do not want to talk about it. Not yet. Later.
Okie dokie.
I am trying.
We will talk about it later.
Sorry, I'm just a little...
We get it. We know.
Are both of you... There's nothing I can ask that isn't a dumb question right now. And one that I already know the answer to, but you can tell me the answer if it helps.
The sentiment of thinking it is enough. You know the answer, Anya.
I do.
Well, we will stay here for a couple of days. However, I do not want to do nothing. If you want to rest, that's fine. I will help you with your commissions. That's fine. But I'm also going to be looking for guys.
Neumann, I'm not going to do nothing either. I just need a minute. And I'll come see you about the commission tonight. Okay?
Sounds good. That's when my brain is pumping the hardest. So you should get some good quality work out of it, actually.
He's not lying. His best inventions are made at 4 a.m.
Happens to be my most expensive time as well, but for you, Anya, free.
Oh, at least this time we'll have a separate bedroom, so it's fine.
I don't sleep, so I don't think that resonates as like trancing. I'm
well aware.
Elf stuff, yep.
Yeah. Some elves sleep, I just don't.
Yeah.
I can make you nap if you need it, by the way. That's something
I can make me nap if I need it.
Yeah, it's like a spell though. It's great. It's actually great for you.
No, well, mine is also a spell, Neumann.
Oh, damn. What did you call yours?
Sleep? You've seen me do it.
Oh no, I wouldn't call it magical in nature. I feel like
Also-
you're kind of missing the point here.
Also, fun fact, Anya is immune to sleep.
I thought we said for the
Yeah.
sake of the spell that there would be some form of nap time.
No.
Sleep,
They simply get the effects
Anya
of it from
is
dreams.
immune to magical sleep.
yeah. What we
Anya
worked
Magical
doesn't
and
sleep,
out,
she just waits.
what we worked out was, I believe, catnap doesn't technically. It is you fall
Doesn't put you to sleep.
unconscious, you
Yes.
don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Technically.
There
it's
are
not-
other ways to make Anya unconscious.
Oh, this
It's
is
just
the
very
quickest.
difficult.
Just sleep is not one of them.
But no, it's great. Time flies when you're using this. Like it's probably not the exact numbers, but like, sort of 3 hours goes by in like, I'd say about an hour goes by in about 10 minutes. It's great. But that's probably approximate numbers there, probably not the exact ones, but yeah, they're the exceptions.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Speaking of which, I wanted to speak to the barkeep about that capture. So, if that's going to be a bit of a trigger for you, I can do that later, if you want.
I need to be away from people for a bit. I'll be upstairs or on the roof, but I can hear things, so just shout when you're ready.
Can do.
Rivari,
Yeah.
get some rest.
I will. As soon as I have had this drink.
But also, please, get some rest.
You too.
I'll try.
Hey. And she like taps the back of Anya's hand with like just her knuckles. She goes like, "You still owe me a conversation. We can postpone it, but I do want to talk to you. Mano y mano."
You need rest. And I need a minute.
Yeah.
And she turns quite suddenly and she's like, Sam, keep her to her word, please, if you can.
I'll do my best.
Ross looks so offended.
Good man.
As Anya walks away, Ross's mouth just like flaps a little bit, and she's just like, "You," and points at Sam, "not my keeper. Her doesn't give you instructions."
Sam uses minor illusion to create like a what's the size limit on minor illusion?
5.
If I
5.
oh
Just
okay, so he could probably it could be 5 foot cube like space. So he could warp that a bit to like the exact dimensions of that to just he produces like a silent image of Anya next to him giving you death glares.
That is not what Anya meant. That's very weird, and I live for it, Sam.
I love this.
God, Sam's a freak. Okay. Ross just looks at him.
To take it up with her. pointing to the illusory Anya.
Ross uses prestidigitation to make sparkly little middle fingers that just float in Sam's face. And then she's going to go to the bar, order 2 drinks with the highest alcohol content that they can legally give her, and then she is going to walk upstairs.
Okay.
Wow, Sam. Wow. Anyways, he just goes to the bartender and is like, so can you talk more about that capture you heard of before? You were trying to tell us, but we were in the heat of the moment, you see, so we kind of wasn't a good time for it, but now I think it's the time.
Yeah, there wasn't much that was heard, just simply that there was some sort of ambush and capture on the job.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Does sound very familiar. Yes, no, I think I also heard about that. In fact, I would say I was actually there. But
I am aware of that.
do we know if it could be Caius?
Well, considering he's the one of you not here, I would imagine so.
Is this not a common occurrence here? Concord members being
Well,
abducted
you
or...
were the only mission out at the time.
So, what you guys do tell us is wrong. And... oh, wait, where was I going to go with this? What you do tell us is wrong, and then you don't tell us that? I swear, the misinformation here is a little worrying.
What did we tell you that was wrong?
Sorry, I'm just... I shouldn't take it out on you. You just work here, you're doing your best. I'm sorry. It just...
Also, seriously, what was the intel that was wrong? 'Cause we need to know for counter intelligence stuff.
The information was that the Magisters were to all be vacating their domains, their lairs. Yes, security was heightened, but we snuck through flawlessly. As far as we were aware, no one saw us. We checked for traps. We were very cautious about it. There is no way in my mind that they could have found us. And not only that, Caius was under a spell which was to stop him from being detected through scrying. We took almost every single avenue of precaution, and yet not only were we stung, we were stung badly.
Was it a Magister who ambushed your friends?
We don't know. We don't believe so. We believe it was simply the guards, and I believe they were called mage-slaying beasts or something of the sort. And a whole bunch of guards.
Right.
We didn't, as far as we're aware, we didn't set off any triggers, any alarms. So it's just worrying to know that something went so wrong. We feel like something might have been missed.
Entirely possible.
Oh yeah, actually, let's go with the Concord. Because if
Yes.
he's not, he's
Yeah.
gonna be very confused right now.
I mean, he was the one talking about like an ambush
Yeah.
and capture before. So
Yeah. Sorry, just had to vibe check him.
It's that poor
It's like-
kind of person that's like, I have some fun gossip to mention, and then this person's like,
Yeah.
give me details. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
Yeah. And then he's like, all of a sudden, he's like, yes, I just need to call my friends at the Concord HQ, wink, wink, as he grabs the phone labeled Magisters. Yeah. It's just... Yeah. I've been thinking for the past hour or so about what happened, how it could have been different, certain choices being made, and yeah, I just don't know where it went wrong.
that's espionage. Unfortunately, the case is sometimes information is missing.
Do you have any, and I know this might be a terrible question to ask, but again, it is espionage. Do you, or have you heard of traitors? Is there any suspicion? Moles.
Fortunately, we have some in our numbers who have magical means for rooting out moles. And also, fortunately, that stuff tends to be the providence of divine magic. So, not something that the wizards themselves have access to all that often.
Alright, that does make me feel a bit better. It's just, all of this is happening so fast, and I guess I'm just looking for reasons why this went wrong other than myself.
You can't blame yourself for missing something. You're one person.
What's Sam doing? Because Neumann sort of just went, wow, and then just turned around and talked to someone else.
Poor Sam.
What is Sam doing? What's he got that he can?
Is he
Having a
kinda
chat with
just
his
like,
invisible
enjoying
Anya, his
this?
imaginary Anya.
He's just like, damn, Anya, I thought this was cute, but
I think he's taken a seat and he's just kind of looking around the tavern, keeping an eye on things.
yeah, it's just a rough day. What time is it?
It's probably getting to late afternoon at this point, so about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Does anything exciting happen at this tavern? You guys have bands playing? Do you have any trivia? I need something to cheer me up. That probably isn't only alcohol.
Not really, unfortunately. It's... In case you hadn't noticed, we're right in the heart of an oppressive regime.
Yes, but take it from me, that's no excuse not to have fun. In fact, I'd say it's more of a reason. It just kind of sucks that the most musically talented person I know has basically just checked themselves out for the night. So, well, maybe I can get up there and sing. Strongest drink, please.
Pass you a drink, something that looks and smells very strongly of alcohol.
Must be alcohol. I'll take it. How much?
3 copper.
Is this the equivalent of goon?
No, no.
it's the equivalent of
Fantasy
moonshine, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
He will then he'll call out Sam's name as he holds up the drink and goes, "Hey Sam, do you want one?"
I wouldn't say no.
"That's great, I already got you one," as he grabs the second one that he had ordered, as he puts another 3 copper on the bench and walks over. And that is how he will be spending the rest of his afternoon. Depending if he likes the drink, he may find himself up on stage. But, who knows? Do they have fantasy karaoke?
They do not.
They will by the end of this evening, if Neumann has his way.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
New project.
All it takes is one person with prestidigitation, baby. Then you got a karaoke bar.
Does Sam have it?
No, he does not have prestidigitation.
He calls himself
It's
a
good, Sam.
spellcaster. What does Neumann has? A
cheeseburger?
He has that.
Wow, Darby. Wow.
I know it's old, but he is a cat.
He just showed the age of all of us.
Also, not cheeseburger, it's chesburger.
Oh, God.
This is like a shot directly to my heart.
Yeah, okay, I'd like to imagine that Sam and Neumann get quite intoxicated, and Sam can be pyrotechnics with his minor illusions. And Neumann can be he can be the talent up on stage. Not a big show, just honestly probably more of an annoyance than entertainment, but, he's having fun. So that's what he does. Also, Anya did say that they can hear things, so just shout. He's essentially doing this for the next 2 or so hours, so apologies in advance on
Is he specifically shouting, "Hey, Anya, I want to talk to you"?
No, he's shaking something along
Then
the
he's
lines of,
good.
"Oh baby, I love the way you move," and an assortment of other words that he's just come up with from not referencing anything in particular.
Wow. Wow, Neumann.
Incredible. Love it.
Snaps for Neumann, baby. This is amazing.
He needs some feel good, and this place is so depressing.
There.
Okay.
Well,
I'm done.
speaking of depressing, Ross is gonna knock on Bertie's door, baby.
Oh. There's just a lot of just long pause for a bit. Who is it?
Ravari.
Ah. You can come in if you want. It's not locked. I don't think.
She goes in. She probably actually uses her tail to open the door because she has 2 glasses.
Excellent.
She sticks her head in and then kind of in a purposely misreading the tone of the room, kind of holds up the 2 glasses the way she does whenever she comes to visit Bertie at his house, and she's just like, "Hey," and then immediately just kind of shuts the door and her shoulders slump. And she's just like, Anya said she got you water, so I figured I'd get you something a bit stronger if you wanted it.
Well, it's kind of been so he would have, I guess, the jug of water by that point, and a glass which is sitting on his little bedside table, and he's still kind of looks like he's probably drunk a bit of it. He's sitting in the middle of the bed, kind of just a bunch of possessions around him. Then he kind of his ears prick up. He's like, oh my gosh, Ross, you shouldn't have. Wow, give, come on. What'd you get? What did they have?
I honestly have no idea. I just know it's strong as hell. So
That's all I need to know. Perfect. Excellent.
Yep.
Cool.
can I?
Lifesaver.
And she points. She points at the bed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Cool. And she clambers onto the bed and sits, kneels in front of him and hands him the drink, and holds hers up for a little cheers.
Bertie kind of shuffles stuff. He has the shield there. He also has his backpack and a lot of little things there. And the rock, I guess. That's about just lots of little things. So he kind of scoots that to one side, then kind of scoots in to grab the glass, and then cheers.
Cheers. Think. And then she just knocks back a decent amount of it. Well, a decent amount of it, and then probably pulls away and goes Gods above, that's disgusting.
Oh boy, it takes me back. Oh boy.
Oh gods, it's like college all over again.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh boy. Most of the things that I remember that I associate with this, I can't even remember properly, so there we go. Fun times.
Maybe not. Maybe won't do it that hard tonight, but
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, no, it does the job. Man,
It certainly does.
Get blessed somewhere. Oh, yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, cool. Did the report go okay?
Yeah. Promise is all up to date, so
Cool.
That's good, I guess. We've been talking a bit about what to do next, but we're going to wait and raise some of that with Promise tomorrow, but regardless, we're gonna be here, hurrying up to wait for a couple of days.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be ready whenever. So,
You can-
we've got the next move. We can get with that. Yeah.
You can take as much time as you need, Bertie. No one's rushing you.
Yeah. I kind of his kind of holding the glass with both hands. His grip kind of tight. He's yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. I know we're not under the stairs right now, but I'm here. Right?
Of course. Yeah. Well, in that magical magic, you're going to talk about Sam, little Sam memories, little thoughts.
Sam is busy downstairs being a freak, so, that's fine.
Fair. Understandable.
Do you want to talk about it? Or do you want a distraction?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I talked about it with Anya.
That's
but
good.
I don't. I don't know if I want to feel it or if I just want to not think about it. I know the latter is the bad thing. I don't know if I can feel it fully, or I'm just gonna be a wreck, like I was back there. I'm gonna be a wreck anyway, but you know, it's fine. I just need to find a way to make sure that I know what's happening, I guess. I got some ideas. I just gotta figure out how to do them now.
Guys, there's no shame in being a wreck, however long you need to be one, but I don't know fully what you're feeling right now, but I know sometimes it feels like if you stop, you'll never start.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. I know I need to stop for a bit. So knowing that, I guess, helps. But, it'll be fine. Regardless, gotta get him. Get back at him. So that's the thing to focus on. And then, we'll do that. So that'll be good. Yeah, so it'll be good. Yeah, just gotta hope that he's still alive. Yeah.
He has to be.
Yeah.
He's... Even if the unthinkable has happened and he's not, we can bring him back. There are always ways to bring him back, Bertie.
Yeah, I know. I got scrolls. Stockpiling them, so yeah. It'll be good. That's it.
I wasn't smart enough to get the diamond together, but I've been working on some stuff too in case something like this happens. So it's not just on you.
Yeah, that's it. I gave him necklace but if he got knocked out, who knows? They've probably just taken it from him.
He'll...
Sorry,
He's... Don't apologize.
Yeah.
He's strong, Bertie. And he always finds his way back to you. So.
He does kind of like his head's been drooping down like this whole point, and looking at the glass, and then he does like doop, doop, doop. He does little tears. Yep. Well, he's not always that strong, but he does. You're right.
He's... And it matters. And this matters.
Yeah. Well, I have problems about deflecting from things when I'm not happy. This is gonna sound like one, I guess, but you should talk to Sam. Honestly. I think. This isn't because of this. It's not about that stuff. It's just about why you couldn't let it happen, I guess. Not the same things, obviously, but I think what we talked about a couple of days ago, I took a whole year to tell Caius. I was, talking to Anya about it ages, I guess. I was sick with worry over it for a whole year, and it took him just 3 days. If that. He's always found it hard to talk about himself, not to mention in the middle of a war. It took him just 3 days to choose what words to put to how he felt back. And I'll tell you more, to tell me that what he felt was different to the woman he once wanted to marry because he was happy now. And because he wanted to be with me for the rest of his life. And now he's gone, and we're not together, and I have to find him again. I had to get back to him again because before the end of this, because we promised.
Hey. And she like reaches out and takes one of Bertie's hands. She's like, "You're right. He promised. He's a man of his word." Yeah.
Most of the time. Eventually.
To you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry all that happened at the worst time, Bertie, but he will come back.
Yep.
You'll get your after, yeah?
Yeah. We've that's gonna be it. And then we'll settle down, because that's what he wants. That's what we both want. Genuinely. And then things will be good. Maybe. If this can be fixed. So it takes like some deep breaths. It's like, I'll be clear, I'm not saying you should say the same things to Sam that I said to Caius that he said to me, because that's a completely different thing most of the way. And I'm a hypocrite about talking honestly, but not the other stuff. You should just talk to Sam about the bad stuff. Or at least, I guess. And how you wanted him to reach out to you, even if you knew why he couldn't. After college. Because it still hurt being left alone.
I don't know if I can. Sorry.
No?
Maybe honesty wasn't built for me. Or maybe I wasn't built for it, but when we make it out of this, I'll think about it. He deserves that.
I think you both do. If honesty's not for you, then maybe at least half truth. And you're both spies, you're both kind of freaks, I guess, so maybe he understands you better than the rest of us can, at least, so, I don't know, yeah, it's not even a romantic thing, it's just, I think, waiting to talk to someone about how you feel, good or bad, just sucks. I know it's good waiting, I know I waited a long time, but yeah, I don't know.
You made the right call, Bertie. Telling him.
Yeah. I know.
And
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
It's fine. No, I don't think anyone is. Is anyone good at it? I don't know. Oh, shouldn't be.
No.
It's fine. There'll be a solution either way. Either way, I'll find every last person that caused this, and I'll kill them. So, that's my thing to do. But yeah. But yeah. It's really quite stupid, actually. When we had the dinner, actually, and you wouldn't even know, because he compared me to like these two bees that he really likes in his garden, which you haven't been to visit, because like apparently no one's been to visit, which is just fucking insane. That the past 3 days I've learned so much that I know that no one else knows, actually. Even the tattoo and all that, and then he's gone. I know. Wow. But yeah. He said that it just feels good. Make him happy. And like those two stupid bees. We're always meant to be together. So
Oh.
we'll find it out anyway. But yeah. It's we'll see how it goes. Oh, so I'd like totally kissed him like 3 times or more. Or more really, but anyway, so that's happened. So anyway, that's a fact I now know about him. So I really hope he's not dead because I want to do that more. But anyway. Wow, this has been a
good.
fucking day. Cool. Excellent.
It's been a long one.
We didn't even get the chance to tell everyone. Cool.
Well,
It's fine.
you've told me.
Yeah. Yeah, so, who knows?
And we'll find him.
Yeah.
But and we'll find him, and you two can be the little bees he wants you to be.
This morning we were talking about how actually he should invite everyone over to his house because apparently I'm the only person that... So maybe that'll happen. If I find him. If we all make it through this. It'll be good. But yeah. Yeah, jeez. It's fine. I mean, I guess I've already died, so... you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, welcome to the club. And she chugs more of her drink.
Chug the lots of that as well. I'll be like, yeah, cool. Just like throws the glass behind him, which probably shatters on the floor. Yeah, no.
Oh my gods.
Yeah, sorry about that. Jeez, boy, this must have sucks for everyone. But we'll sort stuff out. And well, we gotta stop the wizards anyway, so.
Look, I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'll just say, for the record, what happened sucks. It's shitty. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't have happened to you. And it shouldn't have happened to him. And we can blame ourselves any matter of ways. Can argue for hours about whose fault it was, but what matters is that we fix it.
We will. We know whose fault it is.
We do.
So it's fine. Just gotta take steps towards fixing it.
Exactly.
I don't know. Just gotta find a way. He like looks over at the things he can't go straight out. It's like, I just gotta maybe try to talk to someone. See if there's a way to check if he's still okay. So that's something I gotta do on my own. But it'll be fine. Thanks for the drink. Oh my gosh.
Do you want me to go? Do you...
You can stay if you want.
Yeah. Do you, I'm guessing your loot didn't fit in your backpack, huh?
No. I thought about bringing it. I left it on my bed. Pretty stupid.
No, it's not everyone carries an instrument around.
Yeah.
If you had it, I thought it might help take your mind off things, but...
It would have been, I don't know. Maybe I can make the spell, and then I can just do whatever, something there. But I don't know. I've been kind of working up towards showing music to other people and stuff. I know Anya hears it because she hears everything, but I used to play at Caius' house most of the time, so I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We don't have to do it tonight. I just...
Yeah. No.
I don't want you to lose you right now. Okay?
That's fine. Yeah. It'll be good. I don't know. If you find a loot, we could try something, but yeah. Oh yeah, you can chill if you want. I don't know if I'll be good company though. But I'm gonna try something, I guess, real quick.
Yeah. All good. I'll be here.
And Bertie kind of shuffles around and he kind of gets up from the bed, but then he kind of doesn't look like he really wants to move away from the stuff he's got there, so I guess he probably grab the smooth rock and he kind of just palms that in his hand, and then kind of you can probably at this point notice that already from that point since Anya's left, Bertie is charcoal drawn a bunch of different little sigils on the ground, which all look like they've been scratched out or just kicked apart with his shoe or something like that, if they haven't worked or if something's happened like that. So he instead of time just sits down there very quietly, and I don't know, instead he's going to sit with his back to Ross so she can't really see what he's doing, but what he's doing is he's basically doing the two-fingered shush symbol for Pfeffers, and then he's going to do that variation of praying, I suppose. He's just trying to basically reach out to Pfeffers, I guess, but he goes very quiet, but he's basically just thinking something hey, wow, it's me again, hi! So I don't know if you can actually hear me. Boy, this is not a well, this feels really weird and bad. Well, yes, this is me, hi. We met previously in Arborea, you said then that Caius was still alive. Is he still alive? I would really love to know that. That would just be generally great for my mental state. Well, not like fix it, but you know. Anyway, hopefully you can hear this. I'm not really sure what to actually do with this, and well, as you know, I've not been very good at praying before. Anyway, maybe if I just think really hard. Is this how this works? I don't know how a new arrangement works.
Roll me a percentile.
A percentile, okay. Interesting. Alright, so
I think the way what you're asking for and the way that I think
90.
I might get it to work.
91.
91. Okay, so you get a vision,
I get a high five.
clear as day, yeah, of Caius stripped of his armor, in chains, in a cell.
No. Okay. Cool.
He is currently unconscious, but you do see signs of him breathing.
Alright, so Ross outwardly would watch Bo just sit down. He's like, just sitting down very carefully, very neatly. And then immediately, and much like Ross has seen, Bertie's cast spells in front of her. He was trying to help with the dream spell all of the time and testing stuff out. So he sits up very suddenly, he's already sitting up, but and his ears pricked directly up. And then he kind of just I guess stands bolt upright. And then I guess probably by that point, if Ross has been even looking at Bertie at all, I suppose. If she has, she'd probably notice the thing that Anya noticed earlier is that those the leaves are gone from those twigs, and there's still embers kind of burning from there. Or those little twigs, that little twig antlers that he has. Those give off more sparks of energy, I suppose. And he's just suddenly just standing stock upright, but silent. And suddenly breathing very heavily.
Whoa. What?
Okay. I saw.
You
Okay,
saw? You saw?
Yeah. Okay, yes. No questions. Okay, as I asked Fethus, who was was the cleric, I asked him if he could, I saw him.
Breathe.
I saw him. Okay.
Fethus?
Yeah, we talked when I died.
Right, okay.
I'll explain later. Okay, so I think he listened to me for once, which is fine. He's great, actually. It's fine. We're equals now. I saw it. I saw Caius. He's alive. He's alive. He's captured. I don't know where he is. He's alive. He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive. Okay, that's good. That's great. Because that means I can get back. It's he's very manic, I suppose, at this point. It's that same kind of Ross didn't see this, but Anya saw this, that same kind of look over his face when he was talking about, but if I can find a solution, I will get I'm gonna get him back. It's that same kind of this manic kind of intensity, which Ross has seen Bertie behave more manically because he spent time with him over a year, similarly to Anya and Neumann sometimes. But it's in a way it doesn't quite suit him, but he's just and he kind of grabs him by the shoulders this is good. This is bad. This is bad. That.
It's bad, but it's good. He's alive.
Yes.
He's alive.
Yes. Okay, good. And I trust this because it's feathers, so we need to be able to trust each other now. So that's good. That's great.
Okay. Good.
Ross.
Bertie.
And he like looks up at Ross, and like again, as Anya saw earlier, but with a greater intensity, the like gleaming sort of like sparkles in his eyes like shine the brightest you've ever seen them, and his and suddenly like Ross realizes for a moment that like his eyes, which are normally green, are like starting to kind of like with that intensity swirled like sort of red to like a really intense red, not the same kind of pink that Ross knew when she first met him, but really, really intense red. And as like more sparks kind of sprout from like the little ember antlers that he has, is like, this is something I can work with.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No, but I will be.
Okay.
This has been good. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And then like because he's like holding her like on one shoulder, and then he's got like the his upper hand balled like tightly, and he opens this up with the little smooth rock that he has, and then he kind of just like looks at it, he's like, all right, we'll find you. Good.
Yeah. Together.
Yeah. And yeah. That's what he does at that moment.
Yep.
And the he was snowing before, that is now just starting to evaporate. He's still winter, but he is changing slowly and distinctively. I suppose probably the most poignant thing that Ross would notice is that the little snowflake earrings, while he's not changing physically in front of her entirely, the little snowflake earrings that Caius gave him, if like Ross looks at them, are turning into like this vibrant gold sun shapes with a little red gemstone in the center, which matches his eyes currently. Cool.
Ross notes this and is like, ha ha. Uh-oh. And then we'll
Cool, fun times.
Yep.
Order more drinks. It's great.
Yeah, and then we'll proceed to order more drinks and probably spend the evening drinking with Bertie and occasionally being like, is that Neumann singing downstairs?
With also
Actually-
the sound of a vial ringing up as well.
And when you look over, you see that Sam is on top of Newman's
There.
shoulders.
Yeah, when Ross goes down to get more drinks, she's just like, what? Is Sam playing the viol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She waves.
Sam nods in recognition whilst continuing to play.
And Newman takes one hand off Sam's leg supporting it, only to then stumble to the left and then quickly hold onto his leg again as he regains balance, and then he goes back into his jig.
Ross gets more drinks, gives them another little wave, and goes back upstairs. And then we'll give Bertie a drink, just being like, we are missing a show, but I'm not.
You gonna talk to Sam?
Oh, I don't think Sam's in the mood for talking.
Fair. Fair point. Skull.
Skull. chug, 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 chug.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's it for them.
And Anya, is there anything in particular you wanted to do with the rest of your evening?
So Anya herself, she went, once she got to her room, she dumped all of her shit, and then went to the nearest sort of window and pulled herself up onto the roof. And she spends the next couple of hours up on the roof there. At first, she is just watching the sky, especially as the sun's setting. And she's just quiet. And then as it starts getting later and later into the night, she's listening more specifically just to see if she can hear the sounds of everyone and where everyone is. There was a point where she would have left to go talk to Neumann, but can hear what's happening with them and decides not to, as he may not be the most coherent. So instead she waits on the rooftop, and she, in a more casual sort of way, is looking and listening and trying to sort of observe as much as she can while she can. And part of that is she's going to listen to see if she can overhear any of the conversations. Specifically, if anything seems either suspicious or not even, or off. And not even within the capacity of it being like, oh, someone's specifically being malicious, but if she can hear any mistakes they might be making or gather any sort of insight into some of their decision making, and she's going to literally spend her entire night doing that, and also just listening for threats and everything, and she will take a level of exhaustion tomorrow.
Okay. There is a point in the night where you hear a figure slowly approach you from behind.
Anya waits, and kind of plays dumb a little bit. And then as soon as that person is close enough, she's going to spin and try and flip them and hold like a dagger to them and see who it is.
Okay. They're not going to get close enough that you would be able to flip them before they speak up. But she will take the step to them and do it. Yep. Okay. Roll me, I guess, an attack.
She's not gonna like injure them. She's just grappling them. What sort of attack?
It would be an unarmed strike, essentially.
She's not the best at those.
Just to kind of trip them up.
Could I get advantage based off the fact that she was playing dumb? Specifically playing dumb?
Not with this person, you cannot.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's fine anyway. So that would be a 19.
19. Okay, so you spin around and you go to trip them, and they are like very momentarily tripped up by your kind of sweep. You, upon spinning around, you do recognize them, even if only in passing, as Yadel Bara, the Promise's second in command, who was the one who was briefing Rook.
Oh, I'd apologize, but well, I'm not sorry. And you didn't get hurt, so
No.
count it lucky. Yale, was it?
Yes. Anya, I believe.
Yes.
I take
Nice
it.
night.
It is. I hear your friends suffered a loss today.
We all did. In the matter of speaking.
Good information and good people are hard to come by. They're always the ones you want to keep close when you have them.
It can also make the loss of them harder.
I know. And you do see in her expression there's a suggestion that she is very much aware of
A form of recognition.
yes.
Anya also, she has had like this weird posture to her all day, aside from in private. She notably doesn't have that weird posture here, and it's almost like a form of recognition in her. She sees someone who has gone through very similar things that she has, especially through the previous war that Anya fought. So
Yadel is human, so she's probably only been around probably a fifth of the time that you have, but looks twice as old.
yeah.
Like she's probably in her she's looks to be in about around her mid-40s. There's a kind but hardened look to her face. We recognize that our resources here aren't always the best. Anything that any outside inspiration that you and your allies could give us would be greatly approved. And our resources are your resources as we seek to move towards this final push.
We're in a time where mistakes, even small ones, can mean so much. I forget sometimes that there's people behind those mistakes. I hope that you can understand where we were taken by surprise today, and it has been a long time since any of us have I think my friends think Caius thought Caius was untouchable and the strongest of us. I wish I had felt the same. And I think while the mistake of your people was a gap in intel, the mistake of mine was not listening to myself. They hit us somewhere vulnerable with someone I knew all too well could be touched.
The sad truth that sometimes complacency can be the greatest target for an enemy to exploit.
We will help how we can. And I know you will do the same.
Of course.
It's too important for any of us not to.
We have word that you may be on some sort of time crunch with your appearance here.
Now, I also get them mixed up. It's the Concord that have given us the time limit, yes?
No, it's the Council of the
Convocation.
Seven who have given you the time.
Too many
The
C's.
the Council of the Seven, in conjunction with the Convocation, gave us the month time frame before the Council of the Seven moves to make war.
And the Concord is who I'm currently talking to.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Apologies, I have a bad brain. Yes, the Council of the Seven have given us a month before they take action that none of us really want, and before, well, I can't speak for my companions, but before my fight turns from one source to a completely different one.
How long did it take you to get from Erithel to here?
We had help. Faster than it should have.
So how many days are we talking about?
This is the third day since we left.
So we have time. Not a lot, but we have time. We can take our time, scope things out, expose weaknesses, exacerbate others, and create advantages, and strike only when we are confident.
I give you my word that my people will do what we can and that they are trustworthy.
We make good swords.
They try their best.
All right. We will speak in the morning. And as she departs down back into the building proper, this evening comes to its end for all of you in your various ways, and we will pick it up next week at the start of an intrigue. The start of the new, new, still very new at the time of recording, Kingdoms and Warfare intrigue rules, which the party will have access to certain things that they can send people out to do. But that's for next week. For now, thank you for listening.
See you next week,
Sorry for
everyone.
listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, y'all.
Oh boy.
She was really cool. I liked that character.
Yeah, I like her.
Interesting. It's very tasty.
Her vibes, immaculate. She passed the vibe check.
That's it.
So,
She
yeah.
did try and, not that she was necessarily trying to sneak up on Anya, but she did try and sneak up on Anya, which is so funny.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Funny as shit.